Welcome back. So we are going to do a craft for Cinco de Mayo, and it's worth noting that everything I got at the dollar store. So this is a very cheap craft, easy to make. We're just going to kind of dress up our tables a little bit. It's a great centerpiece.
Love it.
I think for Cinco de Mayo. So the things that we got at the dollar store, we got these little cacti. It's cact time.
Cat time?
It's cact time.
Cat time.
Cact time. So we've got little cacti. They have all these wood little figurines at the dollar store that you can DIY with. So I was like, Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Here we go. Also, I did go to the birthday section and I got some of these birthday palms, which is not going to be at all what they are when we're done with them. So,
okay.
Woo.
I can't wait.
Yes. And then I did get these little fabric. They have fabric squares at the dollar store now. So if you're a quilter, you just like doing crafts, awesome. The reason I got them is kind of for the end result, which likely will show probably Friday, just to give you an idea of like a fully finished centerpiece,
yes,
what that might look like. But I just liked the colors and I thought they were Cinco de Mayo appropriate. So we're going to kind of keep those off to the side. We'll use them another day. So for this craft, first things first, we're going to want to open these.
I want green.
We're going to use all of them.
Okay.
Yes. You only need to pull out one of these per, and we can actually leave the little
strap
on them. Yep.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to cut them probably about an inch. The point is we want this little kind of ruffly edge. That's all. This is what we're trying to get, is this little accordion ruffle edge.
Okay.
So go ahead and cut that off. You might be wondering, Anna, how do you come up with this stuff? And the question is, I have no idea. I just watch a lot of craft YouTube shows, and there's a lot of Dollar Tree YouTube craft projects out there. So that's what we're going to do. So we've got these, and we've got multiple different layers in here because they have to stack these, obviously. So there's probably like a good 20 layers of tissue paper in here. So what we're going to create is a piñata look.
Yes.
So it's going to be super cute. Now, my glue is dysfunctional. I don't know what's wrong with this glue. It's fine though. We're just gonna dip it instead of what we would normally do, which is like put the glue on. This glue is just not having it today, and that's okay. We all have our days, right? So I'm just gonna pour it out and we're gonna dip. You're
a MacGyver of crafts.
Oh my gosh.
So I just have to put that out.
Add that to my resume, Valley News Live, MacGyver of crafts. So we're going to take this adorable little ruffle edge. We're just going to, in this case, run the top of it in the glue, where what you could normally do is just glue it. And then we're going to place it across.
I love
it. And actually, let's start at the bottom because we're going to be going up like a roofer.
So this is literally mimicking like almost like a piñata?
It is so much a piñata, yes.
I love it. And this is such a great craft for little kids to just, you know, dab a glue and just go for it, create.
And the fun thing too, if you have kids at home, is we're also doing pattern work. So you can, you know, teach them like, hey, this is a pattern. We're going to do blue, pink, green, blue, pink, green.
Ooh, okay, I see what you're doing.
Yes, kids at home. So it's educational. And then speaking of educational, we do kind of want to talk about the history of Cinco de Mayo, right? So it is a celebration of the Mexican Army's victory at the Battle of Puebla in 1862.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with their Independence Day, which is actually a totally different day. But darn it, they came out victorious in that battle, and we're honoring history with a craft. So
I'm loving the history. So there's a Franco-Mexican war that occurred, and contrary to popular belief, it's not just the Mexican independence holiday, but it's also, you know, evolved into a celebration of Mexican heritage and culture.
I love that.
I love that.
Well, that's the thing, is we want to always honor history and we want to do it appropriately, but it's also a great opportunity to do a craft like this. It gives you a way to connect with your kids.
Yes.
To be doing something that is fun for them, but you're also giving them a brief history lesson.
And I love that. It's a double whammy. It gives them, like you said, educational benefit, and you're doing arts and crafts.
Right. So what kind of kids are going to be like, no, Mom, please don't. Please don't spend time with me and help me do sweet crafts. And we had.
I like yours a lot.
It's a little different than yours, but it's fine.
Mine's like greeny.
I love that.
I'm gonna do blue now.
Yes. And you know, you and I talked about doing a piñata, and once I kind of looked into it, I was like, ooh, boy, I don't know if paper mache is my jam, but
this is a great alternative because it gives you a really amazing low budget effect, but
Yeah.
it gives you a piñata at the
It
end.
basically does. It's really, really cute. It's a good table decoration, and it gives you something to, again, celebrate with your kids. Find a way to connect with them. Doing a simple craft like this is a good way to just do that, whether you're a parent or a grandparent. It gives you guys something that you can do together, and then you have a cute little keepsake.
Yours is way better. Like mine is just like,
Hey, you know, some of us are craft MacGyvers. Everyone should try it. Whether or not you're an amazing artist, give it a shot. Now, I'm not quite done with mine, but we're just about out of time here. So I'm going to show you kind of how it works. So at this point, you're going to have all the layers. They're going to go up to the top, and then you're going to cut around the cactus. Because it is tissue paper, it's very easy to do. Or if you wanted to, you could just fold it around back and glue it. It's a very light paper, so it's very easy to kind of maneuver around. But that's our little craft.
love it.
for
And then put
today.
like a little sombrero on top.
Yes, they do have little sombreros at the dollar store about this big. So decorate that sucker, put that on there as well.
Perfect.
And then we will finish our centerpieces on Friday.
Awesome.
So yay. All right, make sure that you catch that show and stay with us. We have a lot more North Dakota today coming up after the break.